Felipe Soto. We're going to show really quick a couple of more moves from the mat use position, or MHP Side Control, as I call it. Okay, so number one, whenever I sweep or whenever I pass a guy in his guard, I want to usually shoot right into this position. So let's just say I was working the pass. I catch it here, I start shooting this leg through, I've got my underhook here already, I'll step right over, right into it, and I lock this hand, I reach all the way around and grab my ear. When I first started working at this, I didn't have that. I just grab it here and you get his arm out. Okay, you got so much more control if you reach around. You got your elbows and your punches and your hammer fists right here too. Okay, so you might say, well, why train all of these submissions off of this position where you can just bat away on his face? The reason being, if you're just trained, just grappling, like I said before, this is just going to end up being a pinning position and you're not going to be able to do anything. It's just going to make for some really boring grappling matches. Okay? Number two, say you're in an MMA fight, you get this guy in this position, there's 20 or 30 seconds left. You might get the ref to stop it, but the ref might be looking at the clock and saying, oh, there's only 5 seconds left, there's 10 seconds left, and he might let it go. Okay, even though the guy can't defend himself, he might say, I'm going to just let the fight keep going because the bell's about to ring. Okay, so if we could pull off a quick submission off of this, like we did before, switching it up here, going to this one, leaning forward, getting that elbow pinch, other quick ones, this is a basic move. I switch my legs, pull them up into me, I step around, right back into the armbar, spider web position there, okay? We got, those are simple, basic ones. There we go, it's worked for me. Probably my most successful move from here is next to the elbow pinch. When I'm in here and the guy's trying to free his arm, he can't free it towards my knee, so a lot of times he'll free it from in between my legs here. What I'll do from here, I'll keep this tight, I'll pull him up to me, I'll put my foot on his hip, and pull him all the way on top, right into the triangle. Okay, and that's a high percentage move for me. I do it all the time. Anytime I get in that use position, they free that arm, come back. So, frees this arm here, gets it in between my legs. I pull this up, tight to his body. I pull this up here, foot on his hip. And immediately, as soon as I fall back, I'm pushing on his hip, turn myself, it makes for a super tight choke. Super tight triangle from there. Okay, so we got those. One more that I like from here. This one's a little bit slower setup, so this one I can see maybe not getting in an MMA fight. Come back this way. But it's definitely a possibility of getting in a no-gi tournament or something. Okay, so I've got him in mat Hughes position here, frees his arm to the middle. What I'll do, I'll bring this leg under his elbow, and I bring my foot up close to his head. From here, I'll re-secure this down to the mat with my shin. Okay, sometimes I don't even have to use my hands on this. Then I'll figure four my legs. From here, I can just pull up on his head and get the tap, or I can switch my grips on this arm, pull his arm hip, and lift his elbow up. Okay, I call that the combination lock. Instead of the key lock, it's a combination lock. Okay, pretty neat move. And that time I didn't even use my hands. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you'll reach back, grab that wrist, and then put your shin over. Then I figure four my legs. Okay, then it's going to be really tough once I put my weight back down that for him to pull that out. And pull up on his head, get the tap. Basically, you're doing the same as our old move from here. Everybody's seen this. Okay? It's just a new twist on it. From this position, I bring this foot up, and I've gotten this, I've hit this a lot in grappling matches, okay? Pull up on his head, or switch your grip, push on his hip, lift up on your knee, lift up on his elbow. See his arm, it's just like a key lock or a Americana. Like I said, I call it a combination lock. I think you guys will like that one and that choke from there. Thank you.